Hello, and welcome to October's edition of It's Elementary. I'm Brianna Kaminskis.
And I'm Emily Basis. Holmes 5th grade students are using the Media Center Makerspace and the materials in it to teach the engineering process through a cross-curricular bridge activity. This activity is an inquiry based on an approach to solving a problem, as well as working within a series of criteria and constraints. The information learned during their first experience with the engineering process will be used by the students in their design and redesign of a bone bridge. The students have been learning about bones and the skeleton in health class. This Halloween STEM challenge was to build a bone bridge with specific constraints, connects the engineering process to the content they have been studying in a thematic and educational holiday activity.
During Switlick's Classroom Fall Festival celebrations on October 31st, the first grade students in Mrs. Scattergate's classroom were able to incorporate science into their pumpkin carving fun. Using foam, bubbles, and slime, the kids created scary, oozing pumpkin creations that were fun, unique, colorful, and of course, a bit messy. With an understanding of science and safe chemical reactions, the kids were thrilled to see their pumpkins almost come to life. It was basically like an animation right in front of them.
To kick off their Fall Festival celebration at Switlick Elementary School, many of their teachers and staff members designed their own pumpkin painting and carving designs on pumpkins provided by Switlick's PTN. Their school has always been doing this for years, and it's a pleasure to see the creativity that comes out and the excitement it brings to all their students, who all vote for their favorite designs. This year's top vote winner was the Flossing Skeleton Dance, as created by kindergarten teacher Ms. Temple. Students are able to bid on their favorites for a chance to take one home, with all proceeds being donated back to the PTN, who continues to supply their building with so many fun activities throughout the year.
Switlick teachers are always looking for ways to make their classroom curriculum more fun and exciting for the students learning it. A great example of this is happening in Miss Padron's 5th grade class, where she has created her own student economics system that allows her students to learn real-world math problems such as profit, loss, supply, demand, and budgeting their earned classroom dollars. This classroom economy is a great program that Miss Padron uses to teach kids financial responsibility through fun and experimental learning. It's a simple classroom economic system based on the ideas that students need to earn classroom cash so that they can buy the items that they need or want in the classroom store. By bringing real-world scenarios into the classroom, students best see the impact of their decisions to save, spend, and budget.
Students at Switlick are learning so many new and innovative things this year during their computer and media class lessons, each of which focuses on incorporating STEM activities into their research and technology learning. For example, Mrs. Lori Palm from their new 21st Century Media Center, which recently welcomed the Jackson Library branch of the Ocean County Library System to meet with a couple of 4th grade classes in order to discuss circuits, where the students worked with simple electronics to activate sounds on their computer, which allowed them to understand how electricity is stored and transferred. In computer class, our kids are really enjoying building and creating engineering designs using Lego We Do kits, which challenges them to make functioning and movable objects such as a car, robot, or even a helicopter, which happens to be a favorite of their teacher, Mr. Robert A. Additionally, both rooms are incorporating engineering items such as wooden Kiva planks, where students can design bridges, structures, and symbols based on challenge cards and ideas provided by their teachers. These activities allow them to think, imagine, and create, all while working with one another as a team. They would like to thank the Jackson School District and community for supporting our program and allowing us to engage all to think differently.
Switlick Elementary School promotes a lot of great things to their community of students and staff members, such as anti-bullying, kindness, trustworthiness, and good character. However, something that their building is passionate about is respecting the brave men and women who have fought for our freedom and who continue to protect all of us today. Whether it's a DARE police officer, military veteran, or fire marshal, they always strive to say thank you and show their appreciation for all that you do. Every year, former Jackson School Administrator, Mr. Barry Rosenzweig, along with military veteran, Mr. Neff, come to talk to their children about the sacrifices that those serving our country. In recognition of this, their students walk to remember around the Switlick building, which is their way of saying thank you to all military veterans and all active servicemen and women. Jackson Township is a hard-working community with many residents having connections to our armed forces, and we continue to honor those who serve us both locally, nationally, and abroad.
Elms would like to thank all their families who came out for the trunk or treat event. It was a great success. The trunk decorations were awesome and they are looking forward to next year. They would also like to congratulate their trunk decoration winners. Third place, the Martz family. Second place, the Metelsky family. And their first place winners, the Garfalo family. Great job to one and all.
They also want to celebrate the wonderful amount of donations connected for the Jackson Food Pantry. Families donated food as an entrance fee for trunk or treat. The volume collected was amazing to see. They are so happy to donate to the Jackson Food Pantry and proud to be part of such a caring community.
Elms is proud to announce that they will be facilitating a candy drive on Monday, November 5th until Wednesday, November 14th. Candy donations will be collected by the Elms PTN and sent to active members of the Armed Forces. If you have candy to donate, please send it in with your Elms student or drop it off at the school. The Elms Brownie Troop 50566 and Mrs. Thrift's Switlick Brownie Troop 50284 came together to help clean up the Elms Learning Garden. The girls harvested the last of the vegetables and herbs left in the garden and donated them to the local soup kitchen, Bread from Heaven. They planted spinach, kale, lettuce, and broccoli in the veggie pod and hope to donate what they grow to the soup kitchen. Thank you, Scouts, for community spirit. To end their Halloween parade, Rosenauer teachers surprised the students with a flash mob to Baby Shark.
That's all we have for October. I'm Brianna Kaminskis.
And I'm Emily Subasis. We'll see you next month on It's Elementary.